Taylor Swift, 102.7 Kiss FM, Love Story, and her album Fearless in stores this Tuesday. So a hectic few days ahead of you, huh?
Yeah, it's going to be crazy.
Let us look. Can we examine the lyrics of that song for a
Let's
second?
do.
We were both young. You're singing. You do like to sing about dudes.
I love writing about boys.
Yeah.
Really detailed, personal boy songs.
And do you ever have that moment where you realize or you think twice about the fact that it's so detailed, name-checking, and personal?
Kind of, but it's also sort of a personal thing for me, that it's like a personal goal for my songs to be so obvious that they know that it's written about them.
And do you think that guys, if this continues to be a theme and a trend, do you think that guys might be worried about dating you?
Yeah, I think so.
Because they don't want to be track 12.
They don't want to be track 12. You know what? If I find the right guy, then he won't hurt me, and so I won't have to write a song about it.
Have you been really... I mean, have you really been hurt, though? You think you've really been hurt in the past? You're very young.
Yes. Yeah, that's happened.
She's reaching for her coffee.
How many times
To soothe herself.
have you been deeply hurt?
Deeply? Once.
Deeply. Once.
Okay. So, let's talk about it. Taylor was reportedly dating Joe Jonas. Now, we don't know if you were or not. And I know, if it's too tough, then just tell me it's too tough.
Yeah.
So you
We
were
were.
dating.
Yeah.
And how do you make it through and past something that was so difficult and clearly you're still very, very hurt about it? What do you have to do to get through it? Is writing a song the most therapeutic thing for you?
Yeah, I mean, I've written about it, and I like to write about my life. And as my life changes and things happen, I write about it. And that's just how I deal with things. So, yeah, I mean, it's tough, and it's been tough, and you just have to try to realize that someday you'll find someone that's right for you.
And what is if you sit at home in your room at night and you sort of picture the perfect man, what is that guy? Who is that guy? And what does he look like? What does he act like?
I think that it's important, I used to always say, like, sense of humor, but I think that it's important to have the same kind of sense of humor. I have a really dry, sarcastic sense of humor.
Yeah, and
somebody...
clever and smart and quick.
Thank you. If somebody doesn't think that my sense of humor is funny, then that's not something that is good.
Right.
So sometimes, that can be a wrong match. If I'm not, if they're not allowed to go in public with me, that's sort of an issue too. I like freckles, and I kind of...
What do you mean if they're not allowed to go in public with you?
Yeah, well, that's just not something that I look for in a guy now.
Like if their management says, no, you're a sex symbol and you need to not have a girlfriend, like that?
Like that could be a possible turnoff.
By the way, I honestly, I like both of you, so I don't want to get into a place that's
Yeah.
uncomfortable and awkward. And we're not privy to the details, and I know it's tough, so I don't want to make you go down that path. But point is, when you do meet somebody that you connect with, and maybe it doesn't go well, you do learn from that, and you grow from that, and you take something away from it. And that's what you're saying. You've taken something away from that can be a positive.
You really do, and it's like I'm trying to shake it off. I'm not ready to jump back into anything with anybody because I don't think that would be fair to them if I tried to go, find someone to just fill the void right now. So it's just, I'm excited about my album coming out. I'm excited about,
Don't you have to relive these moments when you sing these songs? I mean, that would be extreme. Like if I'm on tour singing, isn't that gonna be tough?
Yeah, and it's tough. There's actually one song on the record that is about it. I did an emergency, like a last-minute recording session. So there's a track on the record that's actually...
What's it called?
It's called Forever and Always. And, I think it kind of helps to be able to tell the story a little bit. It kind of helps me a little bit, when I get to a certain point and I can talk about, what happened and kind of just get it out of my system.
Love Story is the song we played a few minutes ago, and that stars in the video what's his face from Miley's World.
Justin Gaston.
That's right. Justin
Yes.
Gaston, who, by the way, the chicks dig this guy.
He was not dating Miley when he did my video.
Oh, so you're saying they're dating?
Well,